Hey, what's up, folks? We are live and we are ready to go tonight. Are y'all ready to experience this greatness that's going to take place? Listen, this is Coach Mark, and as I always state, my mission is to build, encourage, and motivate growth and transformation in myself as well as in others. And part of this larger mission is I personally believe that if transformation is going to take place in a person, it has to happen in mind, body, soul, and spirit. And so much of who we are, what we do, is brought out into what we feed ourselves, what we feed our bodies, what we feed our mind, what we feed our energy and our soul. And so one of the greatest tools that we have to do that is feeding our soul with laughter. And I have tonight with me this beautiful, amazingly talented young lady. Now, listen, she has one thing against her, and one thing on. She went to Howard. That's the only thing I got with her, against her. But, she didn't go to the TSU, the original aristocratic bands, the greatest school, HBCU out there. But, she's still good people. So just to give you a little background about her, she has her own show called Teach the People, where she's teaching the people about everything that they need to know in order to be better, do better, and get better. That's my mantra, but that's what she's doing. She's dropping some nuggets and dropping some powerful information. Not only is that, she's an actress. Come on, Tyler Perry, you might need to bring this young lady to your shows, one of your shows. Now, just don't get on one of the crazy shows. That's all I have to say. Stay off the crazy shows. But, hey, as long as she's getting paid, that's all that matters. And then she's a comedian. What? A comedian, too. So I just watched the clip of it. Now, we had a conversation a few hours ago about eating. And she has this video. You have to go to her page and look at it. She's talking about Corona weight and Corona eating and the Cookie Monster and all that other good stuff. And, we got a comedian, so we had to make sure we had a glass. I actually have two different drinks because I knew I was going to have a comedian, so I went light with the wine, and then I also went strong with something just a little harder. I mean, we got a comedian coming on the show, and we got to do what feeds our soul with laughter, right? All right, so let's bring her on up into this live stream and see what she got to talk about tonight. And she's coming in 3, 2, and action. What's up, Mom?
Don't you and action me, honey. I heard you.
What did you say?
First of all, let us clear one thing up, Mr. TSU. Baby girl went to Hampton. Okay? The real HU. So we ain't gonna never make that mistake again. That's right. That's right. Go check yourself or you wreck yourself. No, you didn't.
Well, listen.
Hampton, baby. I want to say it with me. Come on, say Hampton. And you got to say it with a smile on your face. Come on.
No. So wait a minute. Let's get this straight. So, I went to London one time in my life to meet the Queen. And I told her that I went to TSU. And she was like, will you be my king? Hey, come on.
Honey, if you don't hush up with that public school stuff, let's say it all again so everybody can understand. No, Areshia, repeat after me. No. Areshia, come on, Coach Mark, you can do it.
No,
come on, use that inside you got. Give me some of that passion you got.
I ain't gonna do it.
Now listen, I have nothing against my fellow HBCUs. I appreciate all y'all that couldn't get into Hampton and had to go somewhere, but we're not gonna never make that mistake again.
Okay, well,
how you doing?
I apologize. Hey.
Something. Sing to me, baby.
Not tonight. Oh, you don't want me to sing something to you. I'll put it on you. I got that old voice to you.
But come on, let me have some.
What the people came to do. They came to hear about you. So tell us about Miss Areshia.
Oh gosh. She's looking for tall, dark, and handsome, something with a lot of money, an old pension, and a young personality. Hello, somebody.
I missed out on the tall. I am a little dark.
Well, that's all right. I'm already taken.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all heard it.
But he's
Y'all
all of
heard it
those
first
things.
here. As they said on the good shows, y'all heard it first here. She's taken. So
There it
you
is.
have to look from a distance. Don't be trying to slide up in her DMs talking about what's up, how you doing, Ma? I saw you on the phone.
Don't be following me on @AreshiaAreshia on Instagram. Don't be slipping into my DMs in the middle of the night when I'm up from 1 to 3. Don't do it. Don't do it because I ain't gonna answer.
I did see a profile on I think what was that app?
No, you ain't seen no profiles on the apps for me.
POF.
Honey, the only profile you saw for me might be on LinkedIn. Don't play me. Don't be playing POF. Why you gotta put me on them kind of sites? Why couldn't I be on something like eHarmony? Something to look happy.
Listen, the new
Put
church
me on the good Christian sites. GoodChristianSingles.com. That's what I want to be on.
So there's this lady that goes to my church and she's looking at it. She's in my tribe and everything. So she called me one day and I got the good caller ID that pulls it up. And the way it works is
not the good caller ID.
The good caller ID. So if somebody else put you in their phone up under another name or a pseudonym, then it shows up as the name that the person put you in their phone. So when she called, it gave her name and behind it said plenty of fish.
So that's when she met you.
No, she didn't meet me in plenty of fish. She met some other one, but he put her on the phone. You know how you got to put the people.
Oh, he put her in the system. Well, first of all, I think that's a very intrusive capability for the phone to have. I mean, supposing you saying something real bad about somebody who called you. What if that's the person who called you said, do not answer?
Well, you know, somebody out there in the universe don't want to talk to you.
That's what I'm saying. You a bugaboo now.
Hey, plenty of fish. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You stop promoting us. I'm not on no plenty of fish. I told you, I got a man. What your man got to do with me?
What your man got to do with me?
I'm not trying to hear that, see?
Come on,
Look, I love how you got the whole comedy club vibe going with your 2-drink minimum already.
Hey, and I might get a third one. Depends on how this goes.
Okay, the more you drink, the funnier I am.
You better believe it. I might get. You can't be telling all my good business out here.
Don't tell it all, jeez. Don't tell it all.
Don't tell it all. But hey, you know they have some stuff that make you feel real nice and everything, and nothing too hard. You can get an edible. I'm sorry, you can get.
That as a comedian, I don't drink or anything before I perform because really? I'm telling you why. It's a theory. I'm telling you this. I think that the one time you do it is too good. And then I'm telling you, that's the night you're going to kill it. Like you ain't never killed it before, but you're also going to kill yourself. Because see, from then on, you're not going to think you can ever do it again without the drink. And then the drink leads to the smoke, and the smoke leads to the crack. Next thing you know, you're a crackhead.
Show me receipts. That's what Whitney said. Show me the receipts.
Now listen, don't you... Now that's where I draw the line. My girl Withers ain't never done nothing she wasn't supposed to do. God rest her soul. In my mind, sometimes I feel like I'm Whitney Houston. I channel her a lot.
Wait a minute.
I do.
Why?
My inner Whitney. Sometimes if you call me Whitney, I look better. I sing better. Everything goes better.
Do you yell across the room, Bobby?
Bobby Chris. Bobby, come here, Bobby. Yes, that's exactly what it is. I wear my sunglasses like them because you remember when they got the bags up under the eyes and they was putting the preparation H under there? I tried to do that earlier tonight and now I got it in my eyes, so I had to cover it up because I look like I had a pink eye. I didn't want you to think I was nasty when washing my hands or something because it's that COVID going around.
No, I heard somebody told me you had a COVID experience, a scare.
Let me tell you something. Don't play. This is the truth now. Yesterday, what's today? What's today? Ooh, I got the COVID memory. No, what day is this?
Today is Sunday.
Okay, so 2 days ago, I woke up in the middle of the night with a headache and a little tickle in my throat. And I said, not me, Jesus. Not me.
A tickle in your throat.
It was a tickle in my throat. And then I felt like I could feel myself breathing. Like I could feel my lungs. And I was like, oh no, Rona done got me. So I went and I got my good friend. He told me, he said, if you boil an onion, some ginger, some orange rinds, and some sea salt, and you steam it in your head, that'll kill corona. So I made the pot and I boiled it and I put the towel over my head and I was just breathing in. I was breathing real good. I was just doing and then I ate a whole bunch of
Is your friend African?
No, he's not African. He's from Indianapolis.
Because that sounds like old African.
Well, I don't care where he got it from. They killed Rona. I don't have it no more. I got cured faster than Donald Trump.
Well, let me ask you: do you think he had it?
No, that man ain't had no coronavirus. How in the world that 75-year-old? 75, overweight and ugly, and he ain't got the corona no more.
Wait a minute. My mama said, "Don't ever call nobody ugly."
It ain't about what they call you, but the answer to that matter. I have to speak the truth. That man ain't had corona no more than I have. I think that was very much a ruse, to get some attention off his taxes. Because the 2 stories came out. He real distraction king. You got to follow the pattern of the behavior. And if you follow the pattern of behavior, every time some bad news came out about him, he say, "Look over there," like squirrel. See,
I ain't fooled by that. I'm just so excited. This is what I'm excited about. That I will not know who's the secretary of all the cabinet members in the next political season. Because I'm tired. Meaning that I want to know who the Secretary of State is. I want to know who the president. I don't want to know the names of all the people in all the different cabinet positions and so forth. And so this has been the most chaotic shenanigans the country has been on a reality show for the last.
I was going to say, it was very good television. I must say, I have never watched so much CNN before in my life. It's like my go-to now. I turn to CNN like it was the Cosby Show. I really enjoy it. I mean, the content was a little sketchy, not really for me, but he knows how to make some good television. You got to give it to the man.
He does. He
kept that fiery orange look for 4 years. And all the other presidents be looking real old. He still looked the same as the day he walked in.
Barack Obama, he got to look great, but he wasn't looking old now. Barack Obama.
Barry looks old. Let me tell you, Barack, I love me some Barack. I represent for the Obamas every day. But Barry done got old, honey.
He
talk a little slower. Michelle, the one that looked like she don't age.
Right.
Now she rolling back because, black don't crack, baby. But Barack,
I'm going to tell you Michelle's secret. Michelle made a decision that she was not going to get caught up in the shenanigans. And she said, "I'm always going to live my best life. And I'm going to do what's best for me and Michelle."
Well, that's probably easy because when you're not the president, those guys, they go in looking 50, come out looking 95. I mean, it ages them. It's really quite bad for them.
That's stress.
I hate to think what Joe Biden going to look like in 4 years. We got to pray much for his soul.
We're going to change the subject. Why?
I love Joe. You don't like Uncle Joe?
I love Uncle Joe, but it already scares people. They don't feel like he has missed a step or two since.
What you scared for? You got Kamala right there. That's the whole reason. Listen, anybody who voted for Joe Biden voted for Kamala Harris.
You right about it.
Black girls is about to be president, honey. Y'all better watch out.
And that's why the whole other side. I think that's half the people that voted for Trump were scared of that. They were like,
my new nickname is Madam Vice President. That's what I want everybody to call me.
Madam Vice President.
Every time you see a black woman, you need to say Madam Vice President.
Oh, come on, Madam Vice President.
That is. It look good on me too, don't it?
You look like you could be president. Listen.
I can. Any black woman in America can be president now.
That old fine look going on about you. See, listen. I believe that my girl, she probably would have won governor of Georgia, Stacey Abrams.
She did win the governor of Georgia. What are you talking about?
Let me say, listen to what
them hillbillies stole the election from Stacey.
They did, but I think she would have got a few extra votes if she did not embrace her blackness as she did, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but what I'm saying is people still are afraid of the uniqueness and the greatness of the black woman and a person that embraces their blackness. Like, if she sounded like, she had all the intelligence that she had, walk with me, and she looked like Keisha.
So let's back up a second. Number one, fear ain't never got no good person nowhere. That's number one. So being scared of what somebody looked like, somebody, whatever. I think Stacey Abrams is beautiful. I think that Stacey, Keisha, listen, hats off to Keisha. That's Doug High graduate. I went to Mays, by the way. Mays High represent.
Ready, baby?
No, sir, I am not. I ain't never been inside Grady Hospital. I ain't saying nothing against nobody who has. I just ain't never been there. I'm in Piedmont though. 50 left times. It's a
Piedmont.
Chick-fil-A right across the street from Piedmont that knows me quite well.
I don't know. You got somebody going in on you. They say, "Can you tell Madam Vice President that I have a crush on her?" Oh, come on.
I got a man. Who is that? Now I can't see because I got my glasses on. Who is that?
You gonna have to go back in after the show and look at all the comments because he blowing it
Tell
up.
him I said no. He can't have a chance unless he slip into my DMs at Areshia. I'm just saying.
And okay, and back to other.
No, but I mean, honestly, I don't think that I think anybody that would judge your political leaders on what they look like, you got an issue because again, your boy 45 ain't the cutest thing in the world. He does make good television, but that's more of the clown aesthetic that really works for him. If you gonna vote for people based on how they look, you know, it's not about what's on the outside, but what's on the inside that'll get you in trouble.
He said, "Done deal."
Oh, tell him to leave me alone, stalking me.
Oh, I got a stranger in my bedroom.
Oh, that's not. That's not what I thought you were singing. I thought we were singing. There's a stranger in my house. You know, took some time to figure out. Don't they? They'll shut us off on here if we be singing them songs, won't they?
Yeah, because you sound just like the radio.
That's the Whitney and me. Call me Whitney. I sing some more. Listen, I'm so excited for December the 1st to get here because my sister and I, every December, as soon as Thanksgiving is over, we play the Preacher's Wife CD and sing all the songs together. And she called me Whitney the whole time.
Listen, that's my favorite. Christmas cannot go by without me seeing that movie.
Where will I go when there's nobody else around me? Who can I turn to? Come on.
Come on. Take
when nobody wants to listen, who will I lean on? You got to sing with baby. Call me Whitney. All right, keep going.
Oh, come on now. Listen, you can put out some skills today. So she sings too. Listen, she's a comedian, she's an actress, and she can sing.
Hey, let me tell you, I used to be somebody. Don't tell nobody though.
He's still up in the comments. He like, tell her I'm her biggest fan.
I know who that is. And tell him I'm on TV and I'll be in there to make dinner in a minute. Ouch. Tell him he ruining my show.
He want everybody to know. Hey, ain't nothing wrong.
He is like that. He want everybody to know. Mm-hmm.
You got the people saying, "Sing, girl. Come on, sing, girl.
Give me a record deal. Come on."
Now, you too high for me. I may join you, but I'm not in that. Like.
Now you sing a little bit. I was watching your I was watching some of your motivations. Sing it for me.
I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shyness, I'm my guiding, like my lovely fantasy. See, come on,
Luther. Come on, Luther. Luther and Whitney up there looking down right now, like they trying it. That's it. You see Whitney going, baby. Keep trying.
She's like, I'm still the greatest.
Whitney was real complimentary of other performers. Did you ever see? You ever watch the B and Bobby Brown? Remember the reality show? She was thumbing through like the Us magazine and she was like, "Oh, I love Jennifer. Oh, I love Mariah." Remember she was doing that? Whitney's and she gave Jennifer Hudson that big old standing ovation. Oh, I miss Whitney so bad. I'm about to break down crying. Stop. Let's change subject.
Y'all remember when she was having that crackhead moment on the awards show?
Why are you always trying to bring somebody down? You're supposed to be lifting people up.
And we are lifting them up. I'm just telling the truth. Y'all remember
Whitney is in the heavens with the gods. Let's not be bringing up bad news. And plus, nobody never seen her do crack, so how you know she was on crack?
She had the crackhead look.
She could have been getting prepared for a role. You don't know. She was a stellar actress. Okay. You ever see her use some crack?
Until you do right by me.
Everything you think. Listen here. Keep playing.
Get my children out of here.
Leave Witters alone.
Oh, look. Gary said it exactly. Whitney loved Kim Burrell. That's who it was. It was Kim Burrell when
Jennifer Hudson too. I remember the Kim Burrell one, but she did it for Jennifer.
When Kim Burrell was up there singing that song, and Whitney did that crackhead move. Woo! Ah! Y'all remember the award show? I'm telling you.
I'm not co-signing with that.
Hey, it's the truth, and God loves the truth.
God loves Whitney too. Don't let him use you like that.
Okay, wait a minute. So tell me what's going on in these Corona days where you are? Because I'm almost through with my wine. I'm about to switch over.
Going to the dark side. You got to pull up the dark liquor now. Why you got to pull up the liquor when you start talking about Corona?
I just want to ask. I'm just trying.
I feel like I appreciate Rona a little bit. Now she's taken a lot from us, and it's time for her to be on her way. But I feel like we were at a place where America needed to sit down. Go set yourself down in a corner somewhere and be quiet. Because people was just all over the place. Everybody, I'm hustling. I'm on my game. I'm doing it. I'm out there making it. I'm gonna be a million. It was like, calm down.
Every day I'm hustling. Hey, I've been on my hustle more since I've been on Corona. I've been on Corona.
Don't tell it all now.
Look, I think I've been on my hustle more since Corona than I have previously before.
Well, because I think it also gave people a time to sit down and figure out like what they really wanted to do. I mean, people was losing their jobs left and right. People was threatening the jobs to be lost. We were all sitting there waiting for October to get here. I mean, you just never know. And then I think it made folks really look at themselves and say, you know what? Maybe my purpose is something different. And it's time for me to look at and examine that. It did it for me.
Yeah, it really did. And I think this has been an opportunity for us everyone has used it differently. So I have no problem. I think you need to do what you need to do for you, but you need to feed your soul, which is the purpose of this, interview, is really find those things that really feed you, that give you energy, that excites and motivates you. And you need to have as much of that as you possibly can. So we got a question.
But hold on, I was a little confused when you invited me to do this. When you said feed, I thought we were going to have dinner. I thought you were sending me dinner. And then I heard you tell all the people that I was fat and struggling with my weight. And I thought, well, that don't sound good. It sounds like some body shaming, but you ain't heard it from me.
I didn't say that if you had struggled. I said that you said you would like to eat cookies.
Well, very specifically a cookie monster. But again, you shaming me, you shaming Whitney. What kind of show is this? What is it? Why are you making me feel bad about a cookie? It's a COVID-19 out there. I'm quarantined in the house. What else am I supposed to do?
Look good.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Come on, Madam Vice President. Let me change your name to Madam.
Yes, please do. Thank you.
Well, then, actually, I could even go, we can switch that up. How about you be, what was the Olivia Pope in Scandal?
Her name was Olivia Pope, Kerry Washington. What was Olivia Pope? What do you mean? She was a fixer.
She was a fixer.
Mm-hmm. I'm a fixer. I'm a very good detective. So I can sniff out a kink in a story in a matter of seconds. I watch all manner of investigative television, like ID, whatever, true crimes. I almost got away with it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You don't watch these shows?
I don't watch too much.
You watch a lot of reality TV, don't you? You look like one of the reality TV people.
I don't watch TV much at all these days.
Everybody in Atlanta be on them reality TV shows. You should be on a reality TV show. You good on them.
Oh, are they paying the check?
Well, let me tell you something. I hear they don't make too much money, so that might not be the way. Maybe you need to produce a reality TV show.
Well,
they make a lot of money. Trust me, I know one. She make a lot of money.
Yeah, but I don't mind if it brings awareness. They just can't exploit my gift. Like,
you want to have reality with a purpose?
Oh yes.
You're not gonna be on one of the good channels.
TV show, I'm gonna be like Candy. This is Candy from Atlanta Housewives, and
your show gonna be on the History Channel because it ain't gonna be good.
No. What I'm saying is,
you're gonna be on Nat Geo.
Be on the show and send me one of the reality folks to come and get some life coaching and some help. But what you
they do that?
Yeah, I know.
Let's put that out there right now. They always be having a doctor on the shows. Because half them people, something ain't quite right upstairs, but the other half all right. But they always say you should just put it out there right now. Coach Mark want to do reality television and go in there and help the people get their mind right.
But I can't have them exploiting me like they had old boy on there talking about who go check me, boo, with your girl.
He said, ooh, I'll fight you. Remember that? Remember he was mad. Oh, Sheba Sheree had him lit up.
Who go check me, boo? Who go check me, boo?
Ooh, honey. Sheree was like this.
Right.
That used to be the jam back then. That was a good cast.
No. And then, Miss Evelyn is a life coach now.
Mama E, I love her. I love her. Have you seen the new show
The
this
Black?
season? Yeah,
No,
it
no.
was good. I was binge watching it yesterday. It's good.
See, I haven't watched TV because what I realized in this season, that's not feeding my soul. So I can't be investing my time and energy into that when I need to be building my empire. Come
Well, let
on,
me tell you what Miss E did. Let me tell you what Miss E did. This will be about an investment in your skull. So Trina was getting married, and they had the table raised. You know how you have the seating chart, right?
yeah, right.
And they mistakenly put Miss E at the same table as Miss Wanda. Remember Miss Wanda, Braxton's new wife,
Oh
who was
Lord,
creeping with Braxton? Well, child, Miss E,
look,
Wanda
God,
realized that they had
you
made a
always
mistake.
gossip on my show about the Braxtons.
It's not gossip. This is the truth. It came on TV last night. What you talking about?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm trying to get you caught up because you said Miss E. I'm about to show you how Miss E is a real life coach. She's living out her mantra.
Go ahead.
So Tawanda saw that they set Miss E at the wrong table, and she sent some cousin who had his face blurred out here. I guess he didn't sign the waiver to be seen, so he moved Miss E to another table. And then in the interview, Miss E said, "Oh, I didn't realize that was I don't even think she called a lady by her name, but whatever her name was. She said, I don't even realize that was her. She looked so depressed. She looks so sad. She don't seem like she's happy at all." And then I realized right there in that moment, I win. I said, "Ooh, Miss E." Shade for days, honey. She was so good.
Now I did watch the Braxtons when I was watching TV heavy like that, and I did see a clip. I guess something went down at the wedding with my girl who really needs some help. She the dark child.
Tracy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
It's crazy. But here's anything. Did you see Miss Evelyn on Ayana Fix My Life?
I did. I did. You love it when she got Tamar checked and she was like, "You're not going to talk to her like that." Miss E said, "You're not going to embarrass me like you wasn't raised right." I did.
But the sad part about it was everything that Tamar was doing,
Miss E was doing. Let me tell you something. This is what so you know how Miss E don't play. So sometimes it really resonates with me because my mama don't play. My mama give you them eyes. And she dare you to embarrass her. Like, I got to get my act together right now. Because if somebody on here to know my mama and she going to say, Areshia cutting up on the internet, I'll be in so much trouble. Like, even at this age, as young as I am at 25, my mama still get at me. She don't play.
What we not going to do here is come on.
My mother said, "I'll knock your teeth right down your throat." Say another word. Say one more. I swear for God, Areshia, if you open your mouth one more time, I'm going to knock you in the next week. That's
that choir stand look. I'm singing in the choir. Yes, Jesus love.
My mama didn't play, honey, and she'd catch you off guard. Off guard.
Oh, you got to request. You got to request.
Quick with the hands.
They want you to sing "Can You Stand the Rain?"
Okay, on a perfect day.
Hey.
Look, I'll sing at the opening of my envelope. Ask me anything. It's whatever.
So what are comedians doing in Corona? Because they can't do shows like, they traditionally did them.
Do I look like I know every comedian in America?
No.
I don't know what they're doing. Look at what I'm doing. I'm on here with you. What you think we doing? I don't know. They on the Zoom, but no, some comedians have started to do lives or like to go back live. And I got a request to do a show in Jersey, like at the top of December. And I was like, no, I ain't ready yet. Because I don't really think it'll work with the mask on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you need to see my whole face to really get the joke. I mean, it could mean that the joke's not funny, but again, you should just see my whole face. It's an experience that I want to have.
Well, I can't talk. I ain't gonna even lie. I wear my mask, but it depends on the environment. Because sometimes I can't breathe. I'm like, I can't breathe.
But see, y'all shady down there in Atlanta. I was watching CNN yesterday, and they had the COVID map up. Everybody else in the nation red, and Atlanta sitting there like they're green. I said, who they think they fooling? Green? You could have been yellow. You could have been orange.
You know why?
Green?
Because Atlanta never shut down.
Well, because Atlanta don't report the right numbers either.
No. What happened was we all had corona, so now I can't.
Y'all got herd immunity. Right. Atlanta got herd immunity.
Everybody in Atlanta had corona in some form or fashion, so that's why everybody else's cases are going up because we never closed.
Now, because ain't nobody in my family. We covered. my crew, we covered by the blood. So ain't none of us got it. None of my people in Atlanta got it.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
They hiding in the house.
So what advice can you give to aspiring comics? Comedians. I don't like we're making comics on here.
A wise coach once told me that you have to learn, be, and do. And if you want to know more about what that means, call Coach Mark. He'll tell you.
Teach the people. Teach the people. Come on, teach the people. Let them know. Listen.
No, I would tell an aspiring comic, go tell some jokes. And they probably won't be funny at first, but you keep trying.
And smoke on the day that you have to give. You know, your girl did that.
Do what?
Got towed down and tried to do a show.
Who?
Tiffany had it.
I love Tiffany. You know, it's a lot of pressure in the business. That's why I tell you don't be drinking before you go perform, because it lead to things. It can go real bad.
Yeah, it was bad, and it was New Year's Eve.
I remember that. You should be bringing up people's bad news
in Miami. Listen, come on. I don't make the news. I just report it. So.
I'm sorry. I didn't know we was on SandraRose.com. Okay, my bad. Wrong show. This is TMZ. Who knew?
No, we like telling the truth. We live in our truth over here. So that's one of the things we do. We live in our truth.
Well, for the record, I love Tiffany. I'm proud of her. She has really overcome some tremendous obstacles to get where she is. And she's there because she's funny. She's there because she's good. And she's there because she's my friend. But go ahead.
So the question is, while you're in quarantine, are you creating new materials to prepare for the future?
I am. So, yes, to answer your question, I've been writing for my stand-up, as well as I write for like film and television. So I've been working on some scripts.
Go on, Madam Vice President.
Thank you for recognizing. I've been working on some projects. Yep. So when Corona's over, y'all will be like, oh, she did that.
But listen, we're from Atlanta. So years ago,
I'm from Atlanta. And if you listen to me long enough, I'll start talking like this, and everybody on Atlanta will know what I'm talking about. What if I talk like that when you first met me? If I was like, "Hey, Mark, what's up? How you doing?" You'll know what I'm talking about, because everybody in Atlanta sound like this, because this is how I really sound. Except then when I go work with white people, I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing? What can I do for you?"
No. Not
what's wrong? What's wrong? What seems to be the problem?
No. Everybody in Atlanta don't talk like that.
Yeah, they do. Cause you talk. Let me tell you something. As soon as you get up off this phone with me, you're gonna be like, "Oh, she just really went there. She told everybody how we talk." Yes, you do. When I go home next week for Thanksgiving, this time I have to talk, because otherwise, I won't know what I'm talking about. Call code switching. What you want to talk about?
Oh, no. You see how I picked up when you started talking about code switching?
You know about it?
Oh, yes. And they have some nice little videos out there about code switching now.
Do they who?
Oh, on YouTube. Just go look at YouTube.
Oh, I might do that. I like a little investigative.
Yeah, and very creative and all the other stuff. You got the Becky in the office.
You got to be able to speak to your audience.
Yeah. Let me see what these people talking about. Come on,
I see a lot of comments over there. I wish I could see what they are, but I don't have my glasses on. Not much.
Your family or someone at home listen to your creativity and tell you the truth. Well, if it's funny or not. So you got people tell, don't do that. Don't use that joke.
No, you know what? So this is what's funny. If I try to run my jokes by my family and my friends, they all go, huh. My best friend won't laugh at nothing. And she'll tell me she laughing on the inside. She will. They'll laugh at nothing. Because the thing about practicing jokes is people know you're practicing like that. So they don't really get to. The funny part is like when you're in the moment, when it's in the real. Because the best jokes are the ones where people have to go, is that true? Did that happen? So it kind of takes the element of surprise away when you practice first. Yeah. I practice on my own, but when I try to tell people, like my mom, like I got some jokes, and she'd be like, "Don't tell that joke." Usually because it's about her, but she'd be like, "Don't say that. Don't talk about me and your daddy like that. Don't do that." It's more about her reputation. Do I have jokes? Yeah, nobody. I don't know anybody that says they're funny at first. I'll tell you a secret. So my fiance, the first time he ever saw me perform, I took him to a show with me up in Connecticut. We'd probably been dating about 6 or 7 months, right? And so I take him up to the show, and it was like a juke joint. It was like a hole in the wall.
It was Sugar Avery juke joint.
It was.
The whole.
There's something about good loving that all you ladies should learn. Oh, that's from unless you saw The Color Purple on Broadway, you don't know that.
Yeah. What a minute.
If you want to light your man on fire, you gotta start him real slow. So let me tell you.
Well, I'm from Atlanta, so we were like, I found my best thrills at the hole in the wall. Hey, let's go down, hey, to the hole in the wall. That's what I'm talking about.
So let me tell you what happened. I took him to Connecticut with me to the juke joint, and I was going there to perform. And you know the comedian Hamburger. So Ham was headlining. So we get there, we're waiting for it to go on. And it's like people in there looking like they hang out in a juke joint, right? And so just before I'm about to go on stage, I'm opening for Hamburger, and like seconds, the man is announcing me, calling my name. My fiance leans over to me and says, "Baby, I don't think this is the crowd for you tonight." I was like, "What?" Oh my God. All faith, whatever faith he might have had in me. Like, I think because he had never seen me perform, so he didn't know what to expect. So long story short, it was a killer set. Just not to, yes, I shall toot my own horn. I killed it that night. Killer set. So I get off. He was like, "That was amazing. How did you do that? I just knew they were going to kill you." I'm like, "What?" He was like, "I was just waiting for him to start throwing tomatoes." I'm like, "Well, who do you think I'm telling jokes for?" But yeah, it went really well.
But you know what? I'm going to bring some scripture to you because you're an old Christian lady.
I am.
The Bible says, I need somebody to know. The Bible says.
You better preach.
That a prophet is not known in his own.
Yes, honey.
So there's some people that won't recognize the gift that's deep down inside of you. The people that's closest to you won't recognize. You give me that. But I'm telling you.
You might have a calling on your life, Coach Mark.
Listen, hey, you know I am.
You might need to go preach the word.
Look, as I'm drinking, I am a licensed minister.
Well, before you picked up the brown juice, we could have gone with the wine, but honey, now you done. But listen, Jesus kept up with all sort of tax collectors and thieves and winos. You know, every soul need to be saved.
Look, somebody said sometimes you're not honored in your own country because they take you for granted. But we do that too. I've been in Atlanta for 21 years. And I can say this for most people. There's so many things in the city that I have not experienced and have not done because we take our own personal location for granted. And and that's also the people.
Well, I bet you I have come home to perform before, and I tell you, I get most afraid or nervous when I know the people in the audience. I do. I did a show in Atlanta once, and I thought to myself, "Lord, please don't let too many of my exes be in this audience." That could be very uncomfortable.
How many exes? Don't tell me you have this old thing. Is this your song, your theme song? Love them and leave them.
That's what I used to do.
That's what you
use and abuse them.
Oh,
no, yes. I mean, I'm a woman of a certain age, almost. I'm not very long in the tooth, but I've known my fair share of suitors. I'm sorry. No, there's only one now, though. Thank you. Okay. I see he just commented.
He coming. Look, he coming down. He trying to let everybody know. I put my name on it.
What'd he say?
He said, "Has she done television shows before?"
Google me.
Oh, I'm Googleable.
Check out my IMDb if you really want.
You didn't drop it on them. Tell them I'm Googleable. Listen, pull me up on Google.
I'm just saying, ARESHIA.
I was watching the clip because everybody, a comedian, actor, and everything now with TikTok and Facebook and Instagram. And the man said, his uncle came up to you famous now, you Googleable. I can find you on Googleable.
That's true. But see, here's and everybody that's on social media is not an actor or a comedian, right? It's anybody can tell a 30-second joke, right? Anybody can do that. Do a 30-second set. Do an hour-long set in front of a live audience. Then we can talk about something.
Yeah. Now, listen, I'm going to have to apologize to you.
What happened? It's time to go?
No, it's not time to go. I'm enjoying this conversation right here. But I'm just noticing that in some of the spots, it has the last interview that I had showing up under the description of the interview tonight. Mm-hmm. And we'll have all of your good, wonderful information. But we have a remedy. I'm going to download this good old interview and I'm going to post it with your content and your name all around it.
Well, here's what's funny. If anybody on here logs on thinking they were going to see a juicing black man with no shirt on, surprise. It's I mean, you can start out the day as one thing and end as another these days. So what's his name? LaFell? What was it? Harold LaFell? What was his name?
Wait a minute. Did you say you can start off the day as one?
You can.
What is that, a mutant?
These days, you can be anything you want to. And listen, you already talking about you teach transformations. Okay, transformations, transitions. Be whatever trans you want to be.
I can't.
They be like, he sure is a good-looking black lady today.
Tomorrow it will be something totally different.
People remember when that lady came out? She said remember the white lady that said she was pretending to be black, Dolezal? What was her name? Rachel. Remember Rachel said that
Rachel Dolezal, something like that.
That was it. And remember she said that she envisioned herself as a black woman. And much like you said earlier today, I envision myself as the Queen of England. So see, you can start out the day being anything you want to be and end up the night something else.
Rachel was doing more for black folks than black folks were doing for in certain areas.
Really. Let's just be clear. We don't need people pretending to be black. We got enough of us that's real black and real out there doing the work.
Well, she
just been a white lady that wanted to help black people. We love a good advocate.
But we do love advocates, but I don't have no problem with it. Listen, in her soul, she thought she was black. She had the black hair. She thought she was black.
Don't you talk about what people feed their minds? What you think she was feeding her mind? Some pork rinds.
What's that the little girl that was on there? You remember the little girl? She had the little viral video. I'm a strong black woman.
No, I remember Erica Campbell video said, "You love God? You don't love God? What's wrong with you?" That's what I remember. Them the videos I be watching now. But what you watching? Them the videos I watch.
She was about 2 or 3 years old. She was pale. It was like Rosewood. I saw her. She was white as snow. She was white as snow. And she said, "I'm a strong black woman."
Was she black? She was a light-skinned black girl?
She was white as snow. Pale, white as snow.
Well, see, everybody want to be Kamala.
Hey.
That's what's going to happen nowadays. Little white kids going to grow up talking about they want to be Barack Obama, Kamala Harris.
Well,
I like that. Areshia. They're like, I want to be Areshia when I grow up. Yes, you do, baby. Yes, you do.
Vice President. Yeah, Madam Vice President.
Say it one more time.
Madam Vice President. We have a problem.
How can I help you?
We have a problem.
What happened?
This show is almost over in 10 minutes.
Oh, it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been good talking to you.
I feel like we had a lot of engagement. I can't read none of the comments. What are they saying?
I mean, one of them came from your boo, so that don't count.
I can't believe he came in here and sabotaged my show like this, but go ahead.
Yeah, but everybody.
God bless him. I love him. He's a sweetheart.
Amazing.
Amazing?
Yes.
Tell me more.
You all right?
I'm all right. Who said that? My daddy. He be writing stuff like that. He said, "You all right?"
You did go to Hampton, but
Well, thank you all for coming. Good night. What if I just shut down your show like that? Good night.
Well, wait a minute. We didn't talk about. We're not sit up here and had a whole full conversation. We didn't talk about how does what would you say are the benefits of laughter and how it can be used to feed your soul.
But let me ask you this. How these glasses look on me right quick first, though? Do you feel like they're too big for my face?
No, they look good.
But see, that lets you know how much weight I've gained in the COVID. Because before, people would be like, "Oh, those glasses are too big for your face." Now my face fit the glasses. So where you be like, they look good. I mean, it really, they used to kind of look kind of, slender on it, but
Well, everybody's wearing the big glasses now, so.
Well, I feel like all celebrities wear sunglasses. So in my mind, I'm a celebrity, and I thought, wear sunglasses.
You got people commenting talking about she is great.
Oh, well, thank you. Tell me some more.
Douglas said she is great. Okay.
Let's have an evening of positive. Who said that? Who was the last one?
That was Johnny Douglas from Florida, Tallahassee.
What up, JoJo? How you doing? Tallahassee, that's that FAMU territory down there. Them rattlers.
They ain't right either.
That's the mighty rattlers. I just saw somebody famous to graduate from FAMU. Who was it?
Nobody important.
We don't love other HBCUs.
We do. We love them all.
You all must be at the bottom of the rankings. They come out on Thanksgiving Day. TSU must be at the bottom. My friend Chris went to TSU. Shout out to Chris. Where do y'all rank? You pretty low down there?
No, we're pretty high. Thank you.
Well, you're not in the top 4. So where are you?
Well, I didn't see last year's list, but we always.
Honey, let me tell you, this is why people from Hampton never have to look. Okay, the top 4 will always rotate between Hampton, Howard, Spelman, and Morehouse. Hampton is usually always at the top, but we are always the #1 co-ed. Hello, somebody.
Wait a minute. Hold on just a second. What we're not going to do is we're not going to play this game right here.
Why? You can't read? Why we not going to play the college game?
What we going to do is we're going to look it up because it's Googleable.
Googleable. Well, the report doesn't come out until Thanksgiving morning. No, the 2020 report.
Well, the 2021. And
I promise you, TSU is not in the top.
Hey, talking about you got to click through these. I ain't going to click through all these colleges.
Yeah, we're on the air. You can do your research later. See, that's that brown juice getting to you. It's always the downfall of the black man, that brown juice.
Hey, everything in modesty is wonderful.
Another one bites the dust. Drink it on the job.
You didn't answer the question. So tell us how feeding your soul with laughter, how the benefits of it. We got to at least answer the question.
You know what? I feel like you can always find the funny in something, even in the worst of the worst times. When your man cheat on you, let it be funny that at least she ugly, because that's always the case. Don't a man never cheat with somebody better than you. That's not women. When a woman cheat, you are a loser because her new man is the game up. You hear me? I'm here to tell you. So you can always find the good in a situation. You lose your job, so what? You gonna get unemployment
anyway?
Say it again.
I didn't like those MFs anyway.
Literally, you were working with a bunch of hateful, devilish people. You're free now. It's like emancipation, and you get a check for it. They pay you when you leave. They do. And if you don't get paid, you did something wrong. Hence, there's the joke. Shouldn't have done it wrong.
Oops, egg on your face.
Egg on your face. You lost your job.
Oh.
It ran right away from you.
No, they did say, I did look up, I was trying to find some nice, intelligent quotes to kind of speak to laughter. And they said, laughter is like wine to the soul.
Oh, I like that. Laughter is wine to the soul. Yeah. I guess to a wino. I'm just saying. What are some good quotes about laugh? Laugh like it hurts, Yeah. Laugh till you cry.
Because it's hard to be depressed and laugh.
No, most depressed people have a ridiculous laughter. I just saw a video somebody put up the other day about some preacher that lost his mind in the pulpit laughing because the Democrats won. He was just beside himself, and he went into a frenzy.
Oh, we ain't going to talk about it.
I'm just saying. Why you don't want to talk about it?
Because I'm so disappointed.
In what? You won. Didn't your team win?
Yeah, my team won,
Okay, then. What you mad about?
I'm just so disappointed.
Folks ain't never satisfied. You win and you're still mad.
No. That's not what I'm happy about that.
What you mad about?
I'm just so disappointed in these Christians in these old days. They just have let us down. They have let themselves down in so many ways. They have let.
Why? Oh, you mad at Republican Jesus?
Yeah.
It's a Republican Jesus, a Democrat Jesus, black Jesus, white Jesus. But there's only one real Jesus. Everybody who screams Jesus not talking about the Jesus we talking about.
I felt that in my spirit.
It's true. Don't be mad at Republican Jesus.
Do you dance? Let me ask you, do you dance in church?
Oh, God, no. Mm-mm.
You
I was
don't
raised AME, honey, real quiet church over on the southwest side of town, Allen Temple AME Church over on Simpson Road. You couldn't even clap. I remember one time we had a little choir and they called the Temple Lights. They lasted for about 6 months, and Pastor said they had to go.
y'all was too drunk.
There was only one lady in our church that was allowed to clap or move or do anything, and she sat right down the front. She'd fall out right before the sermon, so they'd take her out. She'd always miss the sermon, and that's how it was. Nobody else made any noise.
I love it. You know, I was raised Baptist, and then I was moved over to the Pentecostals. So I got the good holy rollers where they used to roll up under the pews, and you had to lift up your legs. Lift up your legs, because people
you get put out of my church. I grew up AME, but now I'm Baptist. Baptist born, Baptist bred. When I die, I'll be Baptist dead. I attend the Abyssinian Baptist Church in the city of New York, in the village of Harlem. And
how Harlem has changed. With, you know, all that Baptist stuff.
There's a little bit of gentrification, but a lot of Harlem is very much, the heart of Harlem is still the same.
Listen, I knew Harlem had changed. Well, one of the things is, I used to do New York really hard back in the day.
You did it hard. I did New York hard. That's such an old man statement. I used to run 125th Street real hard down there.
You know, I used to love some old, and then
kind of like Shaft.
The company, when I worked for Scholastic, you know, they would bring me up and all that other stuff, and I would drive in New York. I would rent a car, somebody else paying for it. I would drive right across that bridge and park in Harlem and take the bus everywhere I need to go. But I lived in Harlem for 16 years, and I can count on all of my limbs and toes and fingers the amount of times I rode the subway. I drove from Los Angeles, California to New York because I didn't want to be here without a car. Yeah. I don't know how people do that, but I do the bus now in New York when I go. But when I tell you, if you go bar hop, you need to have a car. If you go from borough to borough, I'm
sorry. If you go bar hop, that's when you want to
drive? See, what I'm saying is, no, listen.
See, what the NYPD is saying is, when they lock you up and you wasn't doing nothing wrong, we all protesting out in the streets now.
I'm not saying drive drunk. You have to have a designated driver. But if you're going from borough to borough, like if you're going from Brooklyn to Harlem and you're going to different spots, it's better to do it in the car.
Why? But if you catch the train, you don't sit in no traffic.
It depends on what time you go.
Well, that's true.
And I was rolling at night.
I'm still worried about the fact that you want to bar hop and drive.
You're missing the point.
What is the point, Coach Mark?
In Harlem.
I'm listening, Coach Mark.
I mean, listen,
how are you leading the team, Mark? How are you? What direction is the team going in? Is what I want to know.
Well, first of all, you're not gonna come on my show and call me out and all this other stuff.
This is why you drinking the brown juice and I'm not.
You're not. I understand every word you say. Do you understand the words that's coming out of my mouth? Yes, I do. Look, teach Mark. Oh, Coach Mark. He said, Coach Mark. I always listen. We said drive responsible and have a designated driver when you go. But when you jumping from borough to borough, it's not to have a car.
I mean, but that just means you're really popular if you got friends in all 5 boroughs and you just got so much to do on one night. So that says a lot about you. Hats off to you.
It just changed so much. Listen, I can't believe it's 8:00.
Gotta go. Thank you so much. You can cash at me.
Spoken like a true comedian. Spoken like Aretha Franklin.
No, I was about to say, Miss Aretha said, "Don't you open your mouth until they give you your money." You know, she used to go on stage with her purse on her, with her money, and she would not sing until she had her money. You weren't gonna pay her after the show.
Y'all remember when she danced for the Pope? When she shouted for the Pope in the song "Amazing Grace" and turned to churchy and shouted off the stage with her purse?
No, when was this?
It was like. When did she died? Last year?
Like for Pope Francis?
Yeah, it was recently. It was in, I think he came to Jersey and she went and saw him. you know, she can sing opera and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Madam Vice President, she was very talented.
Yes, she was. Aretha, my girl too. She's shining down on me. You know, that's how I tell people what my name is when they go, what? I said, just imagine Alicia Keys and Aretha Franklin had a baby, Areshia.
I'm done. Listen, you can find Areshia on all social media. Tell the people, teach the people, where can they find you?
Teach the People with Areshia is on YouTube. You can search it on YouTube, Teach the People with Areshia, or you can find the link and at AreshiaAreshia on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. And LinkedIn. You know, my largest population of watchers are on LinkedIn.
Are you serious? You know,
it is. And I thoroughly enjoy that. People watching me while they're supposed to be at work or finding a job. I like it.
I just got on LinkedIn. Don't tell nobody. Yeah, don't tell.
Well, you know, just so you know, Teach the People is a show where it's information sharing basically. And we have, did it cut off? He gone. Y'all, Mark left me.
I didn't leave you. I was trying to put you. Keep talking.
Like he gone.
You're like he gone. I'm gonna stop.
Me.
You like, is it over?
You have to warn me next time because you know I can't see, so I don't know. Maybe like the record button went off or something. Maybe you only paid for an hour. I don't know.
No, it goes as long as I want to. I just try to be respectful.
Oh, I thought you ran out.
Allow you to do your thing. I was gonna put your picture up there, teach the people and everything. You like, is the show over? Did they turn off the lights? Oh, what?
I thought the meter ran out on you. I said, he didn't pay the bill. We got to go.
So I'm gonna drop out so you can talk about your show, and then I'll pop back in.
No, you stay right here.
I want some people to see.
Hold my hand.
Okay, go ahead. Keep on going. We about to go on.
Okay, you want people to see me directly by myself. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Teach the People, where we have ordinary conversations with extraordinary people. Remember, each one, teach one.
So I think you need to look exactly. I think everyone, what you need to do is right now. You need to do you see that we switched places?
That's like magic. You were on the other side before, and now you're on the right. This is like magic. How do you do this? What is this? Where are we?
I can't.
What is this?
I came with you tonight.
This is so nice.
Listen.
This is like real television.
Listen, I don't know what's happening, but my teeth look really white tonight.
Oh, that's good. You can never spend too much money on your teeth.
If you better believe it. Listen.
I'm a wonderful dentist if you ever need a referral. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You know, people, I'm going to tell you, everyone that works for Delta goes to New York to get their teeth. They
go to New York to get their teeth.
They get their teeth done.
Oh, to get their teeth done. I thought they were like selling teeth in New York. I'm like, what? So strange.
Okay, so on all social media, they can find you by looking
Yes.
Areshia McFarlin, is that correct?
No. So on Instagram and Twitter, see, my name is so nice you have to say it twice. It's AreshiaAreshia.
Okay.
Right? Once you put it in the first time, the second time come up and you'll see me, unless you think I'm that black man that was juicing. But if you recognize me, then you'll know.
Right. Okay.
Right.
And so you can follow her at all these places. What do you have going on?
But don't like follow me physically. Just on the internet.
Well,
Google me.
You already got a stalker in waiting for you to get off this show.
I know. I got to go make dinner. I messed up.
See?
I should have done it earlier.
Because you knew you had some stuff going on.
I know. I should have prepared the meals before the show. But listen, I can only do what I can do. I'm doing the best I can. I'm not going to be made to feel badly because he can call himself.
Hey, listen, brother, man. This is what she said. No.
I'm trying to get married. Now be quiet.
Well,
I ain't going to start disobeying until after I say I do.
See, remember we had this conversation earlier about I had to realize that I need to invest as much energy into after than I did getting there. So
it's the being that I have a problem with.
Who do you want?
That's like the mantra for my life. It's the actual being.
Who do you want to be? That's the question.
Who do I want to be?
Not to be. Who do you want to be?
I want to be ready.
Oh,
I want to be ready. Yes, that's what I want to be.
you want to be ready. So listen, everyone. This comedian,
Listen,
actor,
everybody.
Madam Vice President, is going to be joining us at Empowerment 2020, and she's going to have her own set. Yes, so let me put it up here in the screen so you can see. Now, it's always tricky, so let me do this. I am going to pop you out. Don't go nowhere. And bring you back in the screen.
Oh.
So
you got to give me some water next time.
I told you to have some wine ready. So she's going to have her own set at Empowerment 2020. I told you it's not just the online conference where we're going to come and motivate you to walk boldly into your next. We're going to challenge your mindsets, everything that you believe about yourself and your ability, but we're also going to give you some nuggets and some tools to really understand.
I believe in you and me.
I can't.
I believe that we will be. You said believe in yourself. And like the river finds the sea. See?
Yes, all of that. So listen, I have
believe that you can go home. Come on. Believe you can float on air. Come on, Mark. Just click your heels 3 times.
And the beauty of being the owner of this video is I have the ability to mute people when I get ready. She ain't gonna sit up here and keep on trying to talk over me and sing her song. Look, she's still talking.
Hold up. Take me out. I'm trying to tell you something.
You're off mute.
I'm on mute. Why are you muting me like it's a presidential debate? What's wrong with you?
Cause you like Donald Trump, don't know when to stop. Muted. So Areshia is going to be at Empowerment 2020 as she's still talking and upset that she can't even speak. She's going to be at 2020 sharing a whole comedy set. So you definitely don't want to miss it. If you have not registered for this event, you need to get on it. You need to go to my page, click on the flyer, register. The conference is free, December the 5th. From 10 to 5, and we're going to have a good time. It's going to be an amazing experience. I'm talking about we have speakers, we have live entertainment, vocalists, as well as comedians, and she is going to be, I'm not going to say headliner, she's going to have her own set. So now that I'm done, I'm going to let her come and give her final words. Speak to the people. Oh, now she got the Cosby Show painting on the back of her wall. Y'all remember that on the Cosby Show that they went to the auction to get that?
It's an Ellis Wilson.
How did you get that? Is that the original that was on the Cosby Show? I didn't see you on the Cosby Show.
I was on the Cosby Show, actually, but I'm not going to tell you anything about it because of how you muted me. You can't mute. You can't put baby in a corner. You can't mute Riri. Oh, no. Because still I rise. I rise.
And I'm going to rise you on off this page if you don't tell the people they final remarks so we can.
What you want me to say? So check out Teach the People. Come look, listen, and learn on Teach the People with Areshia. It's a bi-monthly podcast, which means it comes out twice a month because they're really good, rich interviews. And you really want to sit down and think and dissect them, listen to them in your car, on your way to work, or if you're at home from one room to the next, just plug it in, listen. We have some really great conversations. So come check us out. And here's a note for everybody out there. If you put on a little COVID weight, when you're on your Zoom, don't be head first because everybody see how wide you are. But if you do it from an angle, if you do it here from the side, nobody can tell.
It does. And then also, too.
That's not my best side, though. Let me do it this way. Yeah.
That's a trick that you do when you take pictures as well. When you take pictures, you never take a picture straight forward because it blocks you out. So you always give them the side so that they can.
And also, if you want your face to look thin, do this. Nobody can tell. See? Can you see what I'm doing here?
What are you doing? What are you?
You can't tell what I'm doing. You can't tell, and I'm not gonna tell you.
Wait a minute. How you gonna give the people advice and then not tell them how to do what you told them to do?
DM me.
Oh, when already. Let me go back. So, who was it? Was it Gary or was it Gerald? Who was it? It was Gerald. He already said he's up in your box. I mean, he's up in your DM.
What kind of show is this? Oh.
All right, people. Listen, I got to go.
Now, the next time you...
I done cut her off. See, look, if you want to see, we got to get Areshia back. You got to come to Empowerment 2020. But I think she's worthy enough to come back for another show and to hear the people. If you enjoyed this, I need you to share this. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to cut it, and then we're going to take it, slice it up and everything and put it back out here. I think everyone will enjoy this conversation that we had tonight. If you enjoyed it, I need you to give me some heart, some love. Let me know that you enjoyed our special guest. And always remember, you got to feed your soul, and laughter is the best way you can do it. Get around people that, just make you happy. Put a smile on your face. You deserve the smile. You deserve to be happy. And, this is Coach Mark. As always, let's be better, let's do better, and let's get better. All right, I'm out.